Hey everyone, Rob Hall from Figures and More here. As you may know, Jeremy Padower from Jazzwares posted an update on Twitter today about the AEW action figure situation, and I wanted to read to you what Jeremy wrote on Twitter, and then I'll try and explain it to you in plain speak. I have had the opportunity to speak very briefly via text with Jeremy. So I have clarified some points, so here we go. So he wrote, Wave 2 is shipping from Hong Kong. Avails are tight. New manufacturing source, larger pipeline will impact Wave 3 and beyond. Wave 3 ship from Hong Kong end of November. Shipping additional units of Wave 1 with updated skin tone and Wave 2 after Wave 3. Takes 45 to 60 days ship to shelf. Each wave will ship for approximately 2 months, Wave 3 plus. The goal for fall, quarter 3, is 2 concurrent waves, both step-ladder shipping 2 months. New figures monthly. We'll know and communicate if retail buys off on concurrent wave strategy mid-Q1 2021. All right, that's what Jeremy wrote. So here, so let me break down some of that because it sounds kind of complicated, but let's figure it out. So, Series 2 is shipping now. It will take 45 to 60 days for it to saturate retail. For those who are wondering, avails tight means available shipping from Hong Kong is tight. In other words, it's not a fast or large flow coming out of Hong Kong right now. They switched factories. An error, well, not an error, but an issue with the factory is really one of the factors that contributed to the lack of stock for Series 1. The factory just wasn't making enough of them, or making them fast enough and shipping them out fast enough. So they have, he did say the new factory is great. So the Series 2 again has started shipping, but prior to November you will not see huge quantities of them at retail, meaning each store might get like a case in the beginning. But as November goes on, he expects that availability will increase and you will be able to get more product. So again, the timing is that the redo of Wave 1 with the corrected skin tones and replenishment of Wave 2 will begin shipping after Wave 3 has shipped. So you will be able to find concurrent waves on the shelves at some point around December, January. So again, there was a huge backup in the pipeline, and they are working to get rid of the logjam and get the product out to you. The most important thing that I can't stress enough is that they want you to be able to get these figures. Jazzwares doesn't make any money if you don't buy the figures. So believe me, it's in their best interest to get you the figures. Also wanted to mention that Jeremy is very aware of the UK situation, and they are taking steps to resolve it. They don't have a timetable for when it will be resolved yet, but it is a #1 priority for them, and they are very diligently working on it. So Jeremy would like to thank everybody for their patience and let them know that their patience in the end will be rewarded. Also, Ringside Jeremy did not have an update for me on ringside availability. You just have to keep checking with them. Again, they're in the same boat as everyone else. And what everyone should know is that, COVID is still going on around the world. This pandemic is still going on around the world. So it's still going on in Hong Kong where they make the figures. It's still going on in California where they have to send them to get them distributed in the US. So there's a huge logjam. It is also the holiday season. So everyone's trying to get products out of California. And it's a massive logjam. And in the next few weeks, it should all start to flow a bit more freely. Everyone's just got to hold on and be a little more patient. So that is the latest. I am going to continue to attempt to stay in contact with Jeremy throughout this, and if he has any updates that he gives me, I will of course pass them on to you. You can hear, you can see more of the AEW line. I will have full reviews up of most of Wave 1 very soon on figuresandmore.com. And for the latest holiday gift guide news, you can look out for my next episode of my podcast, Geeking Out About, on Anchor or Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Google Podcasts or anywhere else you get your podcasts. For now, this is Rob Hull for Figures and More. Have a good one.